No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y al estatal. Cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no.
Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, both Sox come into the day with the opportunity to sweep this 4-game series after having claimed the first 3.
Yeah, and you don't want to get complacent. You steal the first 3 games and you're feeling like, man, we got this series already wrapped up. But you can't let the other team up off the mat right here. You have to stay focused, out on the mound, clean defense, everything it takes. You don't get many opportunities throughout the course of a season for 3-game sweeps, let alone a potential 4-game sweep.
Jordan Montgomery will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Into the box. Hernandez. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, it hasn't been the best of times, D-Row. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah, it can't happen. Games in a row on your home turf. Watch for the manager to make, he's going to make moves, and he's going to make them quick. I don't know what they're going to be pitching, hit and run. Something's happening today.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Stanton, still going back. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot that time for Kike Hernandez. 19th home run for him on the season. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup. And he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
So now to the plate, Jarren Duran. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Andujar brings it in, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting third, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Duran over at second. Bogarts at first with no outs. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out. And they will get it out here as he's tagged out at second. But meanwhile, a run is already in to score. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Next to hit is Rafael Devers, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Now the first pitch. A man at third with 1 away. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, and look at the throw from Stanton. He is out at the plate. Tried to test the arm that time, but he was having none of it. A great throw to end the frame. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Tanner Houck is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Vasquez gathers And he makes the throw to first. Urshela is retired, and there's one away.
Batting second, the center fielder.
So one down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's set, and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Too high, and it's 3-0. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the second baseman, DJ.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch. Runners on first with one down. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
The count now at 2-1. Splitter called strike 2, and I don't think he liked it. Still even at 2-2. From the stretch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So next to hit is Luke Voigt. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And that's too high, ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Judge on second, Torres at first, 2 out in the inning. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Gets the sign, the 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually...
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
99. Alex Verdugo.
First pitch on its way. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Well, today's game provides the Red Sox with the chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
And this could be a wake-up call for this first-place team. No team in first place likes to get swept, so this could be a key game and also a key game in a divisional series.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. 1 away.
Batting 7. The right fielder.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? Yes, says Freddie Ferguson down at first. Strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The Red Sox already have the early 1-run lead, so they're off to a good start trying to finish the series with an exclamation point.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early 1-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Strike taken up in the zone.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. LeMahieu's got it, and there are 2 away now.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. His career numbers against this pitcher: 2 hits in 7 tries. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God.
Giancarlo Stanton now looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Count remains 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
To the plate now, Kyle Higashioka, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They're taking a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
Ready with the 2-0. 2-1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Duran will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
And you're ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like.
So to get his day started at the plate, Christian Vasquez trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Vasquez is retired, and there's one away. Stepping in once again is Kike Hernandez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Duran.
Stepping in now, Jaron Duran. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Hernandez leads off second with one gone in the inning. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Outside, 3-0 now.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this two-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
From the belt, kicks and deals, and that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Digging in will be Xander Bogaerts. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to plus 1 more.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Second and third here, 1 man out. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael.
Now at the plate here is Rafael Devers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Comes set and the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Urshela is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Red Sox 4 and the Yankees 1. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First offering. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. Aaron Hicks has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Swings and grounds it to short. Bogarts has it. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's driven in 4 runs on 4 hits to this point in the series. He's set. Here it comes. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
Leading off for Boston, the left fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Now the 2-0. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Hunter Renfroe with a 2-run shot. Number 21 for him on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
At the plate now, Marwin Gonzalez.
The first baseman.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Fouled away. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he puts it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Wow, he's getting a visit from the pitching coach, but I think it's a little too late for him to turn things around. I mean, he's given up 6 runs, so I'm not sure how much the talking is going to help. He just doesn't have it today.
So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez in the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Vasquez leads off first with one away. And that one yanked just foul. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
The 2-1. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
The center fielder, Jarren Duran.
Next, here is Jarren Duran. From the stretch, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 6-2 Sox.
I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay. Run it back like a replay. No time for that he say.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres. Here's the first pitch to him.
Torres.
The 1-0 delivery. 3-0 now.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So next to bat will be Luke Voit. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. high in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. We played 4. It's now 6-3. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the AB now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Liner in there for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Luis Cessa takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too tight with that one. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-1 home. Fouled off. Hit down the line at first. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Dero. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit where vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Popped him up. Higashioka is there. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Next, it'll be Hunter Renfroe, and their runners at the corners now.
Yeah, he absolutely tore last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez, and he puts it on the ground to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 3. So now into the box is Kyle Higashioka. Flew out
Yankees.
last time up.
The catcher, Kyle.
First pitch on its way. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Bogarts has it. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in next, Aaron Hicks, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They're down 4. It's 7-3. So now here is Christian Vasquez. Past meetings against Luis Cessa, he's just 1 for 6.
Vasquez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Softly hit to short. Andujar's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
And now, Kike Hernandez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Standing in now, Jarren Duran. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are two away now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Past meetings against Luis Cessa, he's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game. Now a long throw to third. The tag, and he is out at third base. Cut down, trying to go first to third, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave one, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3.
Clean up base.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
For the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
He's set, and the pitch. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Judge.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Austin Bryce takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. LeMahieu leads off second with nobody out. Had the green light, 3-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ripped down the line. Devers fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, The designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
In now is the Yankees DH, Gleyber Torres. His prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats.
You feel me? I bet you do, don't you, Mr. Z.I.? Yeah.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping up is Luke Voigt. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Men on third with 2 down. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
The 1-1. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. The Yanks leave 1. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3.
Just bounce to that. Everybody when they come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it. I'm always gonna get it. Even if you sit.
Darren O'Day is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the New York Yankees, number 56, Darren O'Day. Leading off, that's the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First offering, J.D. Martinez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The pitch. 1-1 the count now. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Hicks. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Up next, Rafael Devers singled in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. One out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. 19th home run for him on the season as they open it up to 8-3. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D, when we got up this morning for this day game here, we were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Chased the fastball that time.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Verdugo, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
now to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Two out with the man at first. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Get up and stretch. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Yankees 3. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's the first offering. Ground ball right into the shift. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Andujar.
Next to stand in is Miguel Andujar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that misses 1-1. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Christian Vasquez.
The Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
He's set. Here it comes. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Hicks. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
At the plate now, Kike Hernandez. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The 0-1 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch fouled away. And another foul ball. Vasquez aboard here at first with nobody out. So a full count now. Jarren Duran will be next. Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 3-2 one more time. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. LeMahieu for 1. To Voit in time for the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, Jarren Duran. First pitch of the AB now. As he rips it on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. Strike taken, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Number 29.
From the stretch. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Now pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
In now, Aaron Hicks, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And if they do close this one out, it would be kind of a statement sweep because, as we've mentioned, they're playing a first-place team on the other side.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Very weakly on the ground. Nobody out, runner on first. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. Weak chopper to the left side. Again, a 1-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Runner at first here, one man out. And he fouls this one off. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Into the box, Aaron Judge, and that's through for a hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Adam Ottavino enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic, you got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Here it comes, 0-2. That misses, 1-2. 2 out, bases loaded. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it an 8-5 ball game.
Now batting,
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. One strike from getting out of this inning, but a big two-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in next, Miguel Andujar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Both Sox. Maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Torres on third, Voit at second, Stanton on at first with 2 down. Struck him out again, I should say, his 3rd punch out of the game. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We've played 8 full. The Red Sox lead it 8-5. Zach Britton enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Zach Britton.
Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed for strike 3. And adding insult to injury, that pitch hit him as well. But there's 1 away.
J.D.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Hit down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks. And some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Alex Verdugo digging in now as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Britton pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. way outside. 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hit on the ground to short. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. One left for the Red Sox. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Darwin's and Hernandez is the man now called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Darwin's and Hernandez.
And now here is Kyle Higashioka.
Leading off,
and he will not be seeing the usual suspect to close this game out, as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Hernandez is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Now at the plate is Gio Urshela. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
8-5 today. The Boston Red Sox swung the bats well with 16 hits. Tanner Houck earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Jordan Montgomery was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Darwin's and Hernandez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 1st of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Visions of the future, crystal inside. My personal apocalypse, finally right. Just a feather in that weather. Yeah, lost in the wild. Don't live like this forever.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 8 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Yankees, 5 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball.